Imagine waking up to aching. Aching in your head, your back. Well, everywhere, everything hurts, but mostly your head hurts. You open your eyes to an unfamiliar room, a hospital room, and you're in a hospital bed. You wonder, where am I? What happened? What's going on? But as you try to think back, just think back to anything, any memories, well, everything is blank. Nothing. Basically, you just remember that you're a person and you've lived a life. A doctor walks in. He informs you that you were in a bad accident which gave you a concussion. You were hit in the head bad enough to cause some severe amnesia. Amnesia, you wonder? So I basically have no memory of my life? Sounds like a cliche movie trope. Your family walks in. You recognize who they are, but still no real solid memories arise. So you ask them about your life. Who am I? You ask. I literally can't remember anything. You are an amazing person, your supposed mother tells you. You stand up for yourself while always helping the people around you. You have a way of leaving others better off as you chase your dreams. What dreams have I chased? You ask. Your supposed girlfriend answers, well, today you're a quite famous celebrity. You're an actor, artist, songwriter, you name it, you've probably done it and been very successful. Wow, you think, I sound like a pretty cool person, aren't I? That's not even the coolest part about you, your supposed older brother answers. Not only have you been massively successful in your career, you've had a huge impact on millions of lives, and you've donated enormously to various charities and causes. You're amazed you've lived such an amazing life. And so, despite the amnesia, you would probably continue to the best of your ability to live and be all of these things said. But let's rewind back. You wake up. Head hurts. Amnesia. But in this scenario, the doctor tells you, well, after a bad accident, the police looked to see what they could find of you, and after a thorough background check, unable to find any family connections, what they could find is that you were homeless in the streets for the past 6 months since you were fired from your last job working as a janitor for a fast food restaurant. And also, you have a bit of criminal record of theft from a couple of occasions over the past 5 years. In this reality, you might think to yourself, wow, I suck. My life must have really sucked. I'm kind of relieved I don't remember such a crap life. I was a failure, bum on the streets. Now, regardless of the social economic circumstances in both scenarios, there is a huge difference internally. Something called, drumroll please, self-image. See, your self-image is a powerful thing, for good or for bad. People act in agreement with their self-concept. You probably know people who see themselves as less confident or less capable, in contrast to people who see themselves as unstoppable. And that self-image really is like a filter for our thoughts, our actions, behavior, what we go out and do in our lives. There are plenty of people who have gone broke to millionaires, or from isolation to a socially fulfilling life. But these external changes rarely ever occur without a change in our belief systems, self-image. But as a thought experiment, imagine for a moment, what if you actually believed you were the President of the United States of America? Okay, sorry for that disturbing visual. So, regardless of whether that's a good or bad thing, imagine how many of your thoughts, actions, behaviors would be influenced by that belief. Probably a lot of them. And I'm gonna be a nerd here for a moment and talk about anime. Whether it's Goku, Naruto, Ash Ketchum, all of them are beyond obnoxiously cocky. They can't deny the fact that they see themselves as the best of the best. But there's a good side to that. Heck, if Goku wasn't so ridiculously confident in his strength, why in the world would he risk his life to save the world from Vegeta or Frieza? This reminds me of my favorite Albert Einstein quote, which he said, "The most important decision we make is whether we believe in a friendly or hostile universe." What do you believe? Do you believe you live in a world of bad luck, or where everyone is out to get you? Or do you believe you can have what you want? You can make a difference. Your life is an incredible adventure, and every day is nothing less than a beautiful miracle. I personally don't care whether you're a movie star or a homeless janitor living in his car to stay afloat, but both have 24 hours in a day. Both have a human body with a human brain and a human spirit in them, but how they see themselves, how they see their time, is probably very, very different. So examine how you see yourselves. Give yourself some credit. Recognize your strengths. What do you do well? So guys, that's my rant for this week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and as always, stay motivated. Peace.